Ever since they announced the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, I thought it was about time to play Metal Gear Solid 5 to prepare, especially since they announced the remake on Steam. And my god, Metal Gear Solid 5 is awesome, but this game is getting close to 10 years old now. So the question is, how well does Big Boss or pretend Big Boss perform on the platform? Do you play better as a stealth god, or maybe you're the upfront type of guy? Let's find out. Metal Gear Solid Delta was announced, and this kicked my butt into starting Metal Gear Solid 5, since it's been in my backlog for a while now. So I wanted to test the game on the Shadow power upgrade immediately to see if it can run a game this old flawlessly at 4K. The answer is yes, but that's not really what I was worried about. Thanks to a subscriber, we're now able to see exactly how many frames the Shadow app is outputting to the user. We've been noticing that many modern games have been giving Shadow an issue with decoding frames, especially at 4K. Since the graphics are a bit older, I'm pleased to announce that the Shadow power upgrade has no problem decoding this game at 60 FPS in 4K resolution. It also doesn't matter if you have the power upgrade plus with additional RAM or not. Absolutely magnificent. I've played the majority of the game on the power upgrade. I highly doubt we'll get the same performance on Metal Gear Solid Delta, but I'm hopeful. Now that the power upgrade is in check, the question is this game old enough so it runs okay on the base tier? Remember that the base tier is using the P5000, which is equivalent to the GTX 1080. Remember that the 1080 was released just after this game, so it's a similar generation. I will max the settings to see what I get in 4K. In the open desert setting, I get around 45 FPS, which isn't bad considering. Now I lowered the settings just a bit to around high, and this now runs near perfectly at 4K on the base Shadow machine. 1080p players should have no issues cranking the settings and running this game. Also note too that all these settings also apply for ground zeros as well, which I highly suggest playing before you begin playing the Phantom Pain.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Now my major gripes with Shadow is not necessarily how any Shadow machine runs the game. It's how Shadow has been giving me bad connections, intermittent video streams, and app problems, especially with the L104 error lately. To be honest, it's been really annoying, but hopefully this is a good problem, meaning that they need to expand their services to support more customers. They have been doing maintenance lately, and many of the problems seem to have cleared up a lot. Now for those wondering if Shadow supports mods, yes. This is your own cloud PC, so I have added mods to the game to see if they're playable on Shadow, just like any other Windows-based PC. Feel free to add the hardest mods or the naughtiest mods you want. You know who you are. Overall, both Shadow tiers performed very well running the game. Hopefully the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake will run well on Shadow too. We'll just have to wait and see. If you're looking to get started with Shadow, you can get 10% off both Shadow tiers for the first month with the link in the description. If you like this overview of Metal Gear Solid 5 on both versions of Shadow, give us a like. Also, make sure to join as a member of the channel or join our Patreon in the links below. And above all else, make sure to subscribe to keep it locked right here at the only place where you can do battle in gaming heaven, Cloud Gaming Battle. This is the Black Knight. Not all of us can be Big Boss.